This edition of Scuba Nation is brought to you by Sea Dog and Shipyard Ales, the official beer of Scuba Nation. The Florida Keys and Key West, come as you are. Sea Life underwater cameras. Maris, the official equipment provider for Scuba Nation.
This time on Scuba Nation.
What are the two things divers love to do after scuba diving? Throwing back a cold one and getting something to eat. There's nobody better to do this with than celebrity chef and avid diver Bobby Stoky in Key Largo. So get ready for some great food, fun, and diving this time on Scuba Nation.
Scuba Nation. Billy C., Boston born and raised.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Bitch and Mitch, Southern boy. And every other diver on the planet. So join us as we travel the globe exploring Mother Ocean. Welcome to Scuba Nation. One nation underwater. Presented by Leisure Pro. Visit leisuropro.com for all your diving and snorkeling needs.
Welcome, Scuba Nation. I'm Mitch.
I'm Billy C.
And I'm Chef Bobby.
And we are at Sundowners here in Key Largo in the fabulous Florida Keys.
Hey, Scuba Nation, there's only two things scuba divers want to do after a day of diving. That's eating and drinking. So we'll be doing some diving today, and we're going to be eating some of these delicious plates of food, huh?
Yeah, check these out. These are some of the dishes we made, and we've got some more coming up.
So we are eating, drinking, and diving, this time on GrubinNation.
Our good friend and celebrity chef Bobby Stoky is well known in the Florida Keys. He's been on our show before.
We're diving my way.
And we love going to the many restaurants he has in Key Largo and Islamorada. He also does segments called Real Food on the Cooking Channel. We had a blast talking about our diving that we did at his place called Sundowners in Key Largo.
So the first dive, we went to Crocker Reef. There was a part of Crocker Reef called the Chutes. And it kind of goes in line with what this episode is all about. Growing up in Key Largo, really authentic scuba diving, kind of off the beaten path.
Yeah, it was a great dive. About 60, 80 feet.
Yep.
And we saw some great stuff. The turtle shot, oh my goodness, that turtle was amazing.
It was a big hawksbill turtle, and you know, you came up with your GoPro and got a great close-up shot. He came right up to your camera.
I thought he was going to eat the camera.
Saw a tremendous moray eel, a big green moray eel.
It was great, yeah. He was, I don't want to say friendly, but you know,
he came out to
friendly
say
as he
hi,
is. He came out to say hello, yeah, exactly.
So you know what? It was a dive that I don't think I've done. I don't think I've been to that area.
No, I think that, like you said, it's kind of a little bit off the beaten path, and
Right.
partially because it's a little bit deeper.
Right.
But we had great visibility. The
We
weather
did.
was amazing. You know, it was a great day in Islamorada and the Florida Keys.
Now let me ask you something, Bobby. When did you get into scuba diving?
Pretty much as soon as I could dive, you know, that's when I started getting into it. And we were diving out here on the reefs off of Key Largo ever since I was little. In fact, I told you guys, you know, when we talked about it, that probably what's my favorite place to dive is still down here in the Florida Keys.
Right, so you've been all around the world.
Diving capital of the world.
Yeah, coming home. This is your home.
This is my home.
Yeah, so just growing up here, not only being a chef and having restaurants here, but being an avid scuba diver, the ocean is so important to you.
Oh, incredibly important, and I can't even say how great all the restoration efforts and stuff that are going on right now for the reefs and everything else down here in the Keys, and what a difference it's making.
Right.
I think we saw it on the reefs even, you know, just the other day.
You know, I was surprised. I thought the reefs, especially on shoots, was super healthy. And again, it was a place that I really haven't seen, so I was pleasantly surprised. You know, so great dive, right?
No doubt. And what I loved about it, no current. I love those guys. That's the easiest diving you can do. Is that no current. It was beautiful.
I don't know if we can guarantee that every day.
Yeah, I know, that's true. But it made it very special. No
Absolutely. Yeah, but it's always a blast, Bobby. It's always a pleasure to go diving with you, my man.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys very much. Thanks for coming down. It was great.
Yeah, man. Awesome dive. Hey, Scuba Nation, we're back in the kitchen with my main man, Chef Bobby Stoky. We're here at Sundowners Restaurant, and we're gonna make a jerk lobster BLT.
Right. So first of all, what we did is we already took the lobster out of the shell, and we kind of chunked it up a little, and you have the famous jerk spices right there.
Nice.
And then we're gonna take that, a little bit of Italian dressing.
Ooh,
okay.
Nice.
Put that right in the pan.
Right.
All right. Voila.
Nah, voila.
We have to make it more decadent.
Right.
Right. And
Of
so
course.
we have to put it on a croissant. Go ahead and load that up with lobster.
Oh, look how beautiful this looks.
I'm gonna just take and put a little bit of mayonnaise on the croissant. Then we're gonna go ahead and put some lettuce on this side, a couple slices of tomato.
The piece de resistance.
Yep, put some bacon on there. Now, how much bacon are you gonna put?
Well, you know what? I don't want the bacon to overwhelm the lobster, so I think 2 is going to be what we should
go. You
go
going 2?
with.
All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna put 2. This is your sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, this is you want the lobster and the jerk to come out first and foremost, you know?
All right, nice sharp knife.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. And now my favorite part of the show, Billy C gets to try it.
Jerk lobster BLT.
No words. No words.
More diving and grubbing with Bobby Stoky coming up next. Leisure Pro presents its fresh new website. We have made it easier to shop for the products you want with our all-new product categories and navigation. Shop our weekly specials on our totally revamped product pages. Chat with our experts and read product reviews to make sure the product you want is the product you're looking for. The only thing that hasn't changed is our outstanding customer service. So shop the all-new LeisurePro.com with the best price match guarantee and get the products you want fast.
Shipyard Export is the beer that built Shipyard Brewing Company. Thank you, Export, for bringing families and friends together for over 22 years. For all the good times, special memories, and moments still to come. We toast the beer that's always been there and always will be.
Thanks, Export!
Shipyard Export, the beer that built Shipyard Brewing Company.
The Uzi Original Diving Shorts. Amphibious diving shorts for both above and below the water. A staple of divers all over the world since 1995. Durable, fast drying, and long lasting. Available in the styles you crave and the colors you want. You could get them anytime, anywhere. Just visit Uzi.com. Dive the Atocha with Mel Fisher's expedition in Key West. Be a treasure hunter and dive the active wreck site of the richest Spanish galleon ever discovered. Mel Fisher and his crew discovered the mother lode in 1985. Today, the search continues for the remaining hundreds of millions of dollars in cargo. The Fisher family now invites you to learn proper salvage techniques from the world's greatest treasure hunters. Join us for the adventure of a lifetime. Today's the day. This edition of Scuba Nation is brought to you by Sundowners, Sunset Sandwiches, Steak and Seafood. Light in Motion, find the perfect light for any activity. Presley, the official equipment provider for Scuba Nation. Scuba Works Dive Center in Jupiter, Florida.
Scuba Nation, we're in the kitchen with my good friend Bobby Stoky. I love my raw oysters. What do you got cooking up today?
All right, today we're going to make Parmesan encrusted oysters. We're just going to go ahead and load these babies up. We have some garlic butter. We've already mixed garlic, butter, wine, a little bit of parsley.
And don't be bashful. Is that what you're telling me?
Perfect. That's great right there.
Okay.
And then we're going to put Parmesan cheese in here. Now, you'll notice it's a cheap Parmesan cheese, but this is the cheese you want to use. Don't buy the expensive stuff. From there, that's it. We're just going to go ahead and take these babies and put them right on a barbecue grill, right outside on a grill. And they're going to look like these when they're done.
Yummy.
Right? Check those babies out. Parmesan encrusted oysters. Absolutely delicious. Go ahead and try one of those.
Go ahead and give one a try.
Yeah.
This guy in here like this and...
Hope it's not too hot.
Oh my God, boo. Will you marry me? Fabulous stuff though, Bobby. Good stuff.
Thanks very much.
Bobby, you're Key Largo born and raised. What was that like growing up?
It was crazy down here. For little kids, it was a paradise. Back in the day, obviously, we didn't have the tourism like we have today,
right.
but we still had the water in the ocean. And so we were out in our little boat all the time, my brother and I, and that was our car up and down the Keys. And we would go out and catch whether it was lobsters or, whether it was lobsters or stone crab or, fishing on the reefs or the patch reefs for hogfish or yellowtail or grouper. That's what we did. I mean, that's how we spent our time.
So when did diving start for you?
Well, I mean, pretty much when I was old enough to dive, so I started diving right away, and it's kind of funny because all the places I've been diving, I still really, really enjoy diving in the Florida Keys and diving especially the wrecks of the Florida Keys.
How did you get into the business? How did this all evolve? I mean, you own, like you said, Mark 88, Senior Frijoles, CJ, Sundowners. How did all that come about?
My dad, as a charter fisherman, my dad would fish some people that were in the restaurant business.
Right.
And the world of charter fishing was great, but it just takes a toll on you personally and on your body. You're in the sun every day, you're out in the weather, and they said, we've got to do something else. And so Senior Frijoles was for sale, and we bought Senior Frijoles, and the rest was kind of history.
So that was your first joint?
First joint, yeah. Well, I think that what really influences you being a chef is always the ability to get ingredients. And so fresh fish and fresh seafood, lobsters and shrimp and, everything. I mean, that's what really made the difference for us because every restaurant has a different style.
Right.
And so therefore I have to cook in different styles and we have to invent using those same ingredients because if you come to the Keys, what do you want? I mean, you want what we're famous for, seafood.
Yeah.
And so we need to offer that.
Well, Bobby, there's a lot of people that travel down here to the Keys. As a local, what would you recommend for them to do while they're here?
I think the most important thing for them to do, without a doubt, is to get out on the water. Whether it's obviously, they're coming down to scuba dive with all the people that you guys talk about down here, or whether they just go on a kayak, but they've got to get on the water. Everybody thinks the Keys are famous for our beaches. Well, we don't have beaches like that, but we have an amazing. I mean, we're covered on both sides with water. Is even just going kayaking because we have a lot of mangrove channels that connect the Keys to either the ocean or to the bay. And going through those channels and really looking in the water, crystal clear water, gives a great view.
Back of those mangrove channels, definitely saw a lot of lobster back there.
Yeah, it's like a nursery. It's like a nursery for everything.
Right.
Those mangroves. Hey, you're embedded in this community. You love this Key Largo community. I know like you're involved with the Seafood Fest.
Right, well, I mean, Seafood Fest is great. You know, it's the biggest event in Key Largo, and it is a great, great time, and it focuses on fresh Florida Keys seafood, as well as sort of local arts and crafts, and then festival stuff, you know, stuff for kids to do, adults to do, but we do have the world famous
ScubaNation fin races.
Exactly.
Wow.
I think my favorite places, again, are you want to find the place that really authentic, have a lot of locals, and so
this place is authentic.
The Cribbing Club, I mean, the CJs, you know, later night bars, you know, those are places I would go to.
Hey, so I saw the African Queen just down the street. Let's go for a little boat ride, eh?
Well, let me tell you something, see? I've got to work with this Billy C, see?
Venture off the road a little. The good thing about Key Largo is it's not that wide, so you don't have to venture that far.
So Key Largo is just, it's got something for everybody, huh?
So yeah, it's something for everybody, and I told you, it's from full-on adventure sports to, you know, to just getting in a kayak or getting in a eco tour boat and traveling through the mangrove channels, you know, so it's literally something for everybody. Just get on the water.
Hey, Scuba Nation, it's all about the Florida lifestyle. It's all about fun in the sun. We must protect ourselves from the sun's harmful UV rays. Reef Safe, the official sun care products of Scuba Nation. Not only does it protect you while you're enjoying your beautiful sunny days, it's biodegradable and non-toxic to sea life. Other sun care products contain zinc, and zinc is a killer to our beloved marine environments. Look for it at your favorite retailer, local dive shop, or visit tropicalseas.com and order yours today.
ScubaNation apparel.
Hi, Uzi!
Available at ScubaNation.com.
Hey, honey. I'm on LeisurePro.com shopping for a new dive computer. I'm actually blogging with another diver that has the same one. Let me call you right back.
Have a question about a product? At LeisurePro.com, you can ask questions with other Leisure Pro customers about the products you want before you buy.
Sure.
Whoa!
Born in Maine, created by Alan Pugsley, world-class craft brewer. Sea Dog, now sailing in Florida. And available in cans. Sea Dog is award-winning. A perfect fit for our Florida lifestyle. Visit our brew houses in Clearwater and Orlando.
Scuba Nation Spare Air is like a parachute for scuba divers.
Diving is safe, but accidents can and do happen.
This product could save your life.
Spare Air is the easiest to carry and easiest to use redundant air system on the market. And it's perfect for travel. Visit SpareAir.com and read testimonials from divers like you. Spare Air, there when you need it. This edition of Scuba Nation is brought to you by Reef Safe, biodegrades in oceans, non-toxic to sea life. Uzi Amphibious Gear. Spare Air, there when you need it. South Point Divers, Key West, Florida.
Scuba Nation, this is one of my favorite episodes we do every year with Chef Bobby Stoky, and we got another dish that's simple to do, it's delicious, and it's a locally sourced fish, right?
Exactly, right. We're going to do hogfish today, and we're going to do a Caribbean blackened hogfish wrap. Let's get going. So we're going to put some blackening spice on there. All right, yeah, put it on there. Be a little liberal with it, but it is spicy, okay? We're just going to go ahead and put it in a pan with a little bit of oil, saute it up, and it's going to come out just like the one we have over here.
Now, Bobby, you know what we call this in the Horn household, right?
What do you call it?
This is called the MAT, or the Mitch Attitude Adjustment Tool.
Time to make the wrap. So let's get the hogfish out of there.
Oh, that looks so good, Bobby.
Right, put it in there.
Oh, gorgeous.
And then all we're going to do is add a little bit of our coleslaw we already made.
Put it right on top.
Put it right on top. Right. There you go.
Okay.
And then plantains. So we got plantains from the store.
Right.
We bought these. They're already made. And then we have a little bit of pico de gallo that we made, fresh pico de gallo.
That's a monster.
It is a monster of a wrap. Right? Roll it over.
Yep.
Go ahead and pull it back when you do that. All right. So then you get it all nice and tight in there.
Get the ends.
Pull it out. Look at that, baby.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. And then we're going to go ahead and cut into it.
Look at the layers, guys. Look at the layers. Look at what's going on in there. To me, that's a food party. Told you this is why I love this job.
Caribbean blackened hogfish wrap. There you go.
Ooh, baby. Hey guys, so on that second reef, we kind of stayed on that Crocker Wall reef system. We went to the shallow part. And again, it was another area that I don't think I've ever been to. And it was shallower. The visibility was great. It was kind of like a sandy bottom, and it was like peppered with all these coral heads that were large.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like kind of like little islands, and we would go exploring each little coral island.
Yeah,
I just thought that was awesome.
Super cool. Something that we just don't see on most of the reef systems down here at all.
Right.
And
usually it's like just like a long ledge or something.
Right, exactly.
You know? This was like little pockets of islands.
right, something we definitely don't see down here very often at all.
What I really loved on one of these islands, it was almost like a frame. Billy went around one way, and then you stuck your head in the other way. It looked like a cabiner's cage shot. Then, of course, Dork here comes up. Instead of the rabbit ear, I give him the lobster antennas. That's what we do underwater.
But Mitch, you saved the day.
Well, you know, at one point in the series, yeah, there was a lot of line down there. And I came up on one of these rocks, and I saw a spider crab, and I saw his claw, but the closer I got to him, he didn't move.
No.
He wasn't moving away from it, which was weird. And the poor guy, he had a piece of fishing line around his arm. The guy could not move. So I usually carry shears for my lionfish. Easy operation, cut the line. Guy sees another day.
I think he waved to you too. I think he waved to you.
He went like this. He went like this. Thanks, my man.
Happy as a crab.
Thanks, my man.
As a crab. Now, another environmental impact story on this dive was Bobby.
Oh yeah, I was at my own private Easter egg hunt on there.
You did?
There were a lot of sinkers on that reef.
Yep.
And I went around and I found a glove down there, and I
found the glove.
collected all these sinkers and put them in the glove. And I don't know, we had whatever 7 or 8 sinkers by the time it was
Yeah,
done.
they looked just like Easter eggs.
Easter eggs.
It was incredible. One of my favorite moments on the dive was when we ran into that eagle ray.
Oh, that was so cool.
And I saw you like booking it after the eagle ray, and I'm sitting there going, dude, there's no way you're gonna catch up to an eagle ray. But you tried, but what you did do was create the eagle ray to bank.
Yeah, you banked in.
And he kind of banked around and he came my way. So I was able to grab a quick shot.
Awesome.
Just to watch those guys on the water.
They're so beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
There's a reason why they call them eagle rays. They fly like an eagle, you know?
We saw a lot of fish.
We did.
You know, and a lot of tropicals on both the dives. It was really, really cool.
Oh, we saw the trumpet fish.
And the trumpet fish.
And all the bluefish.
The blue tangs.
Blue tanks.
All right.
And it's so funny, there's like wrasses and tangs, but they kind of look alike. So I think they have like a gender or identification crisis there. And they think one's the other, but they all kind of mold together. They created like a wall of fish.
Yeah,
And it was all blue.
All blue.
That was crazy. It was pretty psychedelic, you know?
It was on.
It was on. It was awesome, guys. Great day of diving. Great day of eating. I mean, this is what it's all about, man.
Right? Welcome to Key Largo. What else can I say?
Hey, Shay, we're going to get in the kitchen with Bobby Stoky, Shay.
ScubaNation.com. Here's me. I'm out still full.
Still tuned.
Coming up next, we're going to get back in the cooking with kitchen.
Kids.
Thank you, sir. Where's makeup?
We are on.
Hey, Scuba Nation. Sorry.
Yeah, don't fling that around.
I might need, I just probably need powder.
You do?
The Florida Keys Eco Discovery Center in Key West is a free journey into the world of native plants and animals of the Keys, both on land and underwater. The center is a fascinating, interactive experience that will increase awareness and appreciation of the need to protect and conserve the ecosystem of the Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary. Explore 6,000 square feet of interactive and dynamic exhibits, including a mock-up of Aquarius, the world's only underwater ocean laboratory. The Moat Marine Laboratory Living Reef exhibit includes a 2,500-gallon reef tank with living corals and tropical fish, a live reef cam, and other displays that highlight the coral reef environment. Visit the following website to find out more, and make sure to explore the Florida Keys Eco Discovery Center in Key West in the Florida Keys.
We all know how important it is to have proper lighting on any dive or snorkel adventure. Lack of light can make images appear green and blue. Sure, you can add filters, you can attempt to edit later, but the best thing you can do for your images is add a powerful light. Sea Life makes the most popular underwater camera systems in the world. Recently, Sea Life introduced their powerful new Sea Dragon lights, designed for compact POV cameras like GoPro. Hey scuba divers, go to your favorite dealer and ask for the Sea Dragon lighting by Sea Life.
Leisure Pro presents its fresh new website. We have made it easier to shop for the products you want with our all-new product categories and navigation. Shop our weekly specials on our totally revamped product pages. Chat with our experts and read product reviews to make sure the product you want is the product you're looking for. The only thing that hasn't changed is our outstanding customer service. So shop the all-new LeisurePro.com with the best price match guarantee and get the products you want fast.